Welcome back to Becoming the Something. Today, we're doing Become the Interesting Person. Now, I really got some things to say. I really got some things to say about this one in particular. This one is very good. This one I find very important. And let's just get into it, okay? So the first one is, interesting people don't lie. Now, that kind of seems stupid in a way, but interesting people, why would they lie, you know? Why would a person that's interesting lie? Wouldn't they tell the truth? What, if you ever seen someone that lies, do you really think they're interesting, or do you just think they're untrustworthy? That's really what they are. They're just an untrustworthy person. Now, I haven't talked about this yet, but yeah, I got this because of lights. I need some lights in this boring room. It's raining outside. I was gonna make a video out there, but I can't. So that's why this is here. That's why I'm in this dull room. Nothing on the wall except for 2 maps and papers. That's all I got in here. I'll try to make less videos in this room. I'll try, okay? But the next one I got is, interesting people don't stay on their phone all day. Now, interesting people aren't exactly interesting anymore. Interesting people aren't exactly as interesting as they used to be for multiple reasons. One of them being that they're always on their phone. And have you noticed that? Like, people will go out on dates. People will do all this stuff with friends. And they're just on their phone. They don't communicate right. They say, oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? Does that sound interesting to you? Because I don't think it sounds interesting at all. So that's why it's the second one on this list. The third one I got on this list is, interesting people are more mysterious. Now, interesting people, now a person really isn't that interesting when they say everything about them. Interesting people are mysterious, right? Interesting people are people you think about, like, what do they do? What are they? Who is that person? That's an interesting person, because you want to know more about them. You want to be more interested in them. So that is why it's the third one on my list. Fourth one I got on this list is, interesting people do things others don't. Now, other people, you know, like I said, on their phone, watch movies all day, don't work out, eat unhealthy. Interesting people do the complete opposite. Now, they have probably a phone, you know, to do stuff, and like if they're bored sometimes, but they're only on it probably an hour or 2 a day. Like, doing stuff that they need to do, like read a book, maybe. Anything. Because you could do anything on a phone these days, right? That's why it's so addictive in ways. But these guys control themselves. They only do what they need to do on their phone. They do things that others don't on their phone, like read, make notes, all that. Like self-journaling as well. That is what makes such an interesting person. The fifth one I got on this list says, interesting people have more self-respect for themselves. Now, there's a lot of people out there that party, do all this stuff, you know, like drink alcohol, smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, vape. All those people aren't interesting. They're like most people these days. They're not normal. Well, I guess I should say they are normal. They are normal people these days, and it's really sad to see that vaping and stuff like that is normal. But what makes an interesting person is when they're the complete opposite. When they don't drink. When they work out. All these things. No vaping. I never vaped in my life, so I don't know what it's like. I never drank. I never smoked weed, nothing. I have no idea what it's like. But every time I hear someone talk about it, just negative. Don't do it. And it's always been obvious to me, like, people always say don't do it. Like, don't do it. So why would I do it, you know? But a lot of people get peer pressure and do it, and I get it. Just hope you recover, who's ever watching this. So that's all I got on that one. Now, the last one I got on this list is, I've said it already in the video, but interesting people work on their fitness. Fitness journey, just fitness in general, working out, lifting, anything. That's interesting enough. Because those people make sure they look good. They try to look good, right? They stay in shape. They attract people. They attract people that of the opposite gender. Those are people that are interesting. Because they just focus on themselves. They focus on the journey of themselves, their temple in their body. Those people are so interesting, it's unbelievable. Now, this is the last thing I got for the video, is talking about how I think interesting I am in myself. And honestly, I'm not the most interesting person right now. I got a lot of things to work on, right? Like, I got long hair that's awful. That's one of them, so that dumbs it down. I can't really talk to people I never met in my life. I don't know how to start conversations. They're going to have to do it for me because I'm not like that. I've never been like that. So that's another thing that dumbs it down. There's all kinds of things uninteresting about me, but there's also a lot of things interesting about me. People have told me a lot of interesting things about me in general, but there's a lot, and I don't know how long I can make this video, so I'm probably going to end it here. But that is becoming the interesting person, and that is what I want to talk about in this video. Hope I address some things, make you think. That's all these videos about, is making you think and making you become something that maybe you never even thought you would be. So that's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.